among the most dramatic evidence that Earth's climate is warming is the dwindling and disappearance of mountain glaciers around the world. The melting of Antarctica's Thwaites Glacier, also called the Doomsday Glacier, has long been a cause of concern because of its high potential of speeding up the global sea level rise happening due to climate change. But why is this in the news today? In a recent study, the researchers at Sweden University of Gothenburg are saying that fears relating to melting of the Thwaites are worse than previously thought, due to the supply of warm water flowing underneath the rate underestimated in the past. The supply of warm water to the glacier is larger than previously thought, triggering fast concerns of faster melting and accelerating ice flow. What is the glacier and why is it important today? Called the Thwaites Glacier, it is 120 km wide at its broadest, fast moving and is melting fast over the years. Because of its size, which is 1.9 square kilometers, it contains enough water to raise the world sea level by more than a half meter. Today, Thwaites melting already contributes to 4% of the global sea level rise every year. And therefore, because of the risk it faces and poses, Thwaites is referred to as the Doomsday Glacier. It is estimated that it would collapse into the sea in 200 to 900 years, and studies have found the amount of ice flowing out of it has nearly doubled over the past 30 years. What do the previous studies say? A 2019 study had discovered a fast-growing cavity in the glacier, sized roughly 2/3 of the areas of Manhattan. Then last year, researchers from New York University detected warm water at a vital point below the glacier. The NYU study reported water at just 2 degrees above freezing point at what we call the Thwaites grounding zone or grounding line. When glaciers melt and lose weight, the grounding line retreats, exposing more of a glacier's underside to seawater. This in turn results in the glacier speeding up, stretching out and thinning, causing the grounding line to retreat even further. What does the recent study indicate? Well, for the first time, researchers have collected data from underneath the remote Thwaites Glacier in West Antarctica using an underwater robot. An autonomous submarine called RAN was deployed under Thwaites Glacier in 2019, which measured the strength, temperature, salinity and oxygen content of the ocean currents that penetrate under the glacier. The observations show warm water is approaching from all sides on pinning points on the critical locations where the ice is connected to the seabed that gives stability to the ice shelf. Melting around these pinning points may lead to instability and retreat of the ice shelf and subsequently the upstream glacier flowing off the land. But not all is doomed with doomsday. The good news is that we are now for the first time collecting data that is necessary to model the dynamics of Thwaites Glacier. This data will help scientists better calculate ice melting in the future. With the help of new technology, they can improve the models and reduce the great uncertainty that now prevails around the global sea level variations.